And that is her on Roland Martin. Okay. All right. So I've got a couple timestamps here. And I want to talk about the timestamp at 46 minutes. Right here. We'll start a little bit further out. Let's go.
Senior school boards where you have lots of drama, and Texas Education Agency, comes in and deals with that. You're having these issues there. Have you reached out to state lawmakers? Have you reached out to state representatives, senators to say, hey, how can we resolve these issues? Because if they're not paying bills, if legal fees are piling up, that's just more taxpayer money being spent.
Correct. And yes, we have. So maybe 2 people might have reached out to us in the beginning. We was doing kumbaya. We was having meetings, and we was talking about what we have an issue with one another. The sad thing is, it just reminds me of high school. It's just a he say, she say thing. Well, I don't like you because of this, or I don't understand this. It was more of that than basically taking care of the business of the town. We got elected to serve. That's it. We didn't get elected to make sure we like one another. And that's why I get upset with people that are in government. I want them to put their difference to the side and do what's right for the people. That's it. That's why I'm in this seat, because I care about my town. I won by 82% because people know and they saw me doing the work.
So so let's talk about, because I've read different stories and I'm trying to understand what they mean. So let's talk about a meeting. Your critics say you came dressed up as Nino Brown playing Bitch Better Have My Money. Did that happen?
Oh, wow. Okay, so let me clear that up so we can understand. I did not come as Nino Brown. I did a scene from Martin. One thing I am, I'm young, so I try to make sure I reach my young voters.
You did a scene from Martin where? Was this at Dalton or Thornton Township?
This is Dalton. This is all of the village, really.
Okay, got it.
All the smoke and the heat comes.
Oh, I hate this woman. The scene from Martin came from New Jack City. When that was Nino Brown, you dummy. Don't try to finesse everybody, man. The scene came from Nino Brown's New Jack City. But what's the point of you having B Better Play My Money? Was that appropriate? See, man, I can't stand this lion. This lion, like my daddy would say, this lion heifer.
Coming from my mayoral seat, but they mixed the two because people don't understand the difference between the two. But I did come as a scene from Martin. I even made fun about it and did a skit and posted it on my TikTok just to show people my sense of humor side. Because at the end of the day, you got to meet the voters where they are. You got to meet the youth where they are. And that, it did work. People pay attention to the meetings. They come in, they check out and see what's going on. And just give you a little more clarity of it. We had an election. And I was being funny about it. Somebody knows something, meaning somebody knew where the votes went. During the election, the night of the election, we won, meaning one of our candidates. And then come like a week or 2 later, all of a sudden the votes disappeared. So somebody took all the votes through mail-in ballots. So I went in and I was like, somebody knows something. That's all it was. And it was before my meeting, not during my meeting. And you can watch it, you'll see it was before.
Oh my God, do y'all hear this? Oh my God, I want to stop this thing so many times, but I want to let y'all have it because I know y'all gonna hate for me to stop this. Do y'all hear the foolishness coming out of this lady's mouth? She thinks these people, she thinks everybody is dumb. She thinks people are stupid, man. You came in as Nino Brown. You played B Better Have My Money, talking about the residents of Dalton with their taxes. She is such a liar, bro. I can't stand. If it's 2 things I can't stand, it's a thief and I can't stand a liar. My God. And they are both one and the same.
Even the people that's into it with me, everybody laughed because that's all it was. It was just a sense of humor, and they took it and flipped it into this big thing that you see.
So if that's the case, then are you looking at making adjustments in terms of how you operate, how you govern, because they're criticizing that. They're criticizing you putting up billboards. I mean, literally, they're criticizing attire, you name it.
Yeah. So it's sad to see that because you would think somebody will reach out and say, hey, Mayor, I want to work with you. Let's sit down and talk and go over things that I think you should improve or change. A lot of people just upset because I am a trendsetter. I am a trailblazer. I am showing people what they should have done with the seats, with it as.
You are a mess. You are a hot mess. You are not a trendsetter. You are not a trailblazer. You are a mess, Tiffany Henyard. Who in the world told you that you were some type of trendsetter? You're trend setting your way straight to the prison gates, girl. You are the book for dummies on what not to do when you get in power. You are the epitome of a dummy in power. You don't even recognize the reality of what's really happening to you. Am I the only one that's seeing this? This lady acting like what we seen with her dressed up as Nino Brown and on billboards and all this, like it didn't happen. You really believe that you are in a mob. You really believe that you are Tony Soprano. You are a no-no. You are... All right, I'm sorry.
Before I took over. And as you know, I want to do the work. So I ask the lawyers what I can and what I cannot do. And when they tell me what I can do, I go and I execute. There's nothing wrong with billboards because they are what? Providing service. If it was something so wrong with billboards, people wouldn't have cut our phone lines. Like an example of other things we're dealing with. They cut our phone lines over at my supervisor position. Because that's what we put the billboards up. It's talking about service. Talking about
they cut our phone lines. Who's they?
They cut
Who's
our
they?
phone lines. It was the college, South Suburban College.
Okay.
And they went ahead and service in over 30 years, never been cut. But the minute I put up a billboard, the line get cut. So now when people call the phone number, how do you get services? So now you get people complaining, saying the number don't work, you got all these issues, things like that. But these are the things I'm dealing with that people don't know, the public don't.
It ain't nothing to cut that, Shaw. It ain't nothing to cut that. Oh, my bad.
Don't see. And you don't never hear me talk about it. I just go through the motions and just deal with it. But it actually has been working. All our numbers are up by 3-4 times in every department, especially the food department.
Which our numbers are up, what numbers?
The numbers, so for instance, I'll give you an example. So our food pantry, we used to feed maybe 100, 150 people a day. We now feed 500 people a day. So when people talk, they should go research the numbers of back then and then research my numbers and compare. I'm putting that together just so I can show the public because now it's all about showing people that everybody been lying this entire time doing a smear campaign. So now I'm going to show them.
This lady is freaking insane, bro.
And then now you judge because y'all all judging, meaning people out there are judging off of hearsay. False allegations and not facts. Get facts.
What? What?
What?
Allegations? You talking about Alizé? You up there drinking that Alizé? What did you say?
Get facts first and then make your judgment.
Take me through.
South Suburban College.
Okay.
And up a billboard, the line get
allegations.
cut. So now when people call the phone number, how do you get
Cut
service?
that off.
So now you get people
Cut
complaining,
that
saying the number
off.
don't work, you got all these issues, things like that. But these are the things I'm dealing with that people don't know, the public don't see. And you don't never hear me talk about it. I just go through the motions and just deal with it. But it actually has been working. All our numbers are up by 3-4 times in every department, especially the food department.
Which our numbers are up, what numbers?
The numbers, so for instance, I'll give you an example. So our food pantry, meaning people out there are judging off of hearsay, false allegations, and what?
Allegations? They talking off allegations. 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 Say it with me, Tiffany Henyard. Allegations. You know, you got to pronunciate. You got to use them real words. You got to stretch them out. You got to enunciate, right? Allegations. No, Alizé might have been what you was drinking on. Allegations are what you are being accused on.
Sensational.
All right? Got it together there, Miss Tiffany Henyard? Allegations.
Not facts. Get facts first, and then make your judgment.
Take me through what took place with the change in pay for the Thornton position.
Oh, my God. Y'all got to tune in for this. Listen to what she has done with the pay with someone who wants to come in if they become the new Thornton Township person.
Yeah, what your critics say is you led an effort to cut the salary if you don't get reelected, but the salary stays the same if you are reelected.
And see, that's again what I mean by research and what I say the media and everybody doing the smear campaign. It's an ordinance already on the books. They didn't tell you that, right?
No, I'm asking, what's the ordinance?
The ordinance is on the books. My predecessor, he created that ordinance, and it's already there. That if he was to run or not run, that the salary drops. It's already there.
Okay, so you're saying prior to you coming there, that was that his decision, or was that the Thornton Township trustees' decision?
Well, it's them as a group because they have to vote on it. It's
right.
Ordinance form, so yes, it was everybody's decision.
So you're saying that predated you?
Yes, and it's there. I have the proof for it.
Okay,
yes.
so the salary is currently what?
For myself, $224.
So when there's the next election,
she's getting paid $224,000.
Then if the current supervisor is not reelected, then it drops to what?
25.
Do you know what the rationale was for that?
Wow.
Audio Jungle.
So you go from imagine someone making $224,000, and then you take over their position and make $25,000. But if she stays in that seat, she keeps the $224,000. Wow. This is crazy. I didn't know you can even make a law like that. And how is she getting paid $224,000, bro? Oh my God. I can't believe she can even do something like that. So basically what's happening is you incentivize other people to not really run up against you, because who wants to get paid $50,000 or $25,000 or whatever they said when you were making 200 and something thousand? Why would I want to run up? There's no incentive for me. So it's better for you to just keep getting elected so you can continue to keep getting $224,000. Oh my God, this lady is so corrupt, man. And I think, you know what I really believe? I think that Tiffany Henyard is an habitual liar. I want to say that habitual liar. I think that she's that. I think that she believes everything that she says. I don't think that she believes she's saying a lie. I'm starting to believe that now, because it's almost like she's saying it like it's second nature. I can't believe that, bro. This is insane. This is insane. Let me go over Alizations. Check out what the chat talking about, man. Alizations, man. Alizations. Roland Martin was so confused. Yeah, Roland Martin was kind of being too nice with her though, man. I can't believe that. How do you get paid that that's a huge pay cut.
Well, it was like I just stated, it was already on the books, but no one did the research. They went and did this whole story of, hey, Tiffany did XYZ. Now, don't get me wrong, we did cut the prior salary was $50K.
So, sorry, cut what?
$50,000. The ordinance that I'm talking about.
Right.
It was $50,000 that they created. Now we cut it in half. We did do that because everybody said we make too much money. So we did do that.
Okay, but it was cut from what, 224 to 50?
No.
What I'm trying to say, what was 50?
The ordinance that they created.
Okay.
Meaning the previous person before me. That's what they created before me. So it was $50,000. So no matter what or who ran against that person, it was already dropping to those numbers.
It was dropping from
whatever their salary was, which is the 224
to
$50,000.
Okay.
Damn. That's not any money, bro. How you gonna live off $50,000 and they have to pay taxes on that?
And then when you came in,
and then you'll be the Thornton Township supervisor.
Dropped it to $25,000. All I did was cut the
50 to 25
in half.
And why was that?
Because everyone said the salary was too high. So all I did was just reduce it by half. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But do you understand what I'm saying? It was already on the books. It was never gonna stay to something ever. It was always gonna drop down.
And you're saying that predated you?
It does, yes. We have the ordinance. If you like the ordinance, we can give it to you.
What is your relationship with...
Before we go into this next part, right? What's the next part anyway? Because I want to end this part off of the segment when I make the video.